Hi everyone, it's Emma here and welcome back. If you're new to my channel, then hi, I'm really pleased to have you here. So today's video is going to be my first November weekly and it's in my Archer and Olive notebook. So let's move along. So all I've done is sort of mapped out in pencil just the days and the sections for the days, and then just a little sketch of how I want the bottom to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint in watercolour sort of a bit of a silhouette forest down the bottom, and then I'm just going to add my days in at the top. So let's get cracking. So if you saw my previous video, my November cover page, then you'll have an idea of what I'm going to do. But I'm going to be using just one watercolour, and it's going to be this one, which is Paynes Grey from Winsor & Newton, and it's Winsor & Newton Professional. So I'm just going to be using one colour. I'm going to be using it in a very highly concentrated mix so that I can get it as dark as humanly possible, because as I said, I want this bottom bit to be like a silhouette. So let's get that bit put in first. So the brush that I'm using at the start is a silver black velvet in a size 8, and I'm wetting my brush and I'm going straight in to the Paynes Grey so that it's as dark as I can possibly get it. So alright, we'll go ahead. So let's zoom you in a little bit. Wrong way. Okay. So down here I've sort of mapped out some hilly areas. So those hilly areas I'm just going to fill in with my Paynes Grey. Nothing amazing here, just literally filling that area in. Now I am going to pause because I should have put a piece of paper, a scrap piece of paper under here to protect the sheet underneath. So I'm just going to go and do that now. Let's just find a piece of paper. That'll do. So yeah. I'm just going to pop that underneath, and then that will stop any spillages from happening to the page underneath. So let's just give that another coat and get it a little bit darker. Now I'm going to move down a brush size or a few, and I'm going to go to a size 4 silver black velvet, and in exactly the same way I'm going to wet my brush, go straight into the paint so I've got really dark pigment, and I'm going to start filling in some trees along that landscape. So let's move this over slightly. And I've sort of mapped out with pencil where I want my trees. So just filling in the trunks and using the very tip of the brush to create those pine branches. And just flicking it out. Making it sort of fuller and thicker towards the base of the tree. And then I'll do exactly the same on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to leave those to completely dry because I don't want to start working on anything else and putting my hand in it and smudging it. But that is the majority of the silhouette done. So I'll just leave that to dry and then I'll come back and we'll do some more work on it. Right, so that's relatively dry enough now. So what I want to do is I want to create sort of a bit of an icy look. Not too much, just a little bit of an icy effect. So I'm going to use this metallic marker from Karin. It's a Karin Deco brush and it's in metallic silver. So shake before use, let's shake it well. And we're just going to add a few little icy dots along the trees. Now I think I'm going to have to zoom you in really close now because I don't think you'll see otherwise. So let's start, and let's start on the other side. There we go. So I just want to add a few little icy dots just to sort of pretty the trees up a bit. Like that. I really hope you can see that because they're so fine. Now I'm just going to do that along a few of the branches, not all of them. Just add a little bit in. And then I'm also going to create some little icy patches down here, and you'll see that a lot more because it's on a bigger area. So just using dots. Right, so that's the whole landscape finished. So I hope that that comes across as it does in real life. So there we go. So I'm quite pleased with that. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add in my days of the week and my sections. So I'll be using 2 pens. I'll be using a Copic multiliner in 01 and a Pigment Micron in 005. there's a Copic one. Now the only reason I'm using a Copic and not a Pigma is because my 01 Pigma has just run out and I don't have another one. So pretty gutted, but we'll go with the Copic anyway. So just move this across a bit. And I'm simply just writing in the days of the week. Along with the number. Like that, and then I'm just going to add a little sort of hand-drawn box around those. Just like that. I don't want it to be perfect at all, I just want it to be quite loose and whimsical. Okay, and exactly the same on the other side. Okay, so those are my header boxes. And then all I'm going to do to split my sections off is just use my ruler and draw a line in between my sections. Simple as that. Now I want to keep this bit quite simple because I don't want it to sort of detract attention away from the scene at the bottom, which is really the main focus of the page. And that line's decided not to work properly. And there we go. And just to finish off, I'm just going to use this Tombow dual brush pen in number 491, which is like a nice icy blue. I'm just going to use that to give those boxes a bit of colour. So it's very, very pale, very faint, but just adds a little bit of interest. And that's it. So there is my first November weekly. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe down below, and also hit that little bell button because that will notify you every time I upload, and it also lets me know that you like my videos and that you want to see more. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.